Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
It's one half of the Unified Champs, who's looking like a king tonight.
First they come up with knockoff titles. Now he's rolling in as a knockoff Lexis King. I love it.
He does seem determined to get under Mutiny's skin. Let's hope he hasn't forgotten he's still heading into a match.
The Unified Champs are channeling the Unity Champs in a match that should be unique. This is what you call intensity, meaning opportunity. And the other half of the Unified Champions doing her best Jacy Jayne impression.
After seeing her partner, I'm sure nobody was surprised to see the gear she decided to wear out here tonight. But you have to admit, she's really pulling it off.
Are you saying you've got a toxic attraction to our Unified Champion?
I'm not going that far, but well played.
I knew it. Hopefully the Unified Champs haven't overlooked their opponents here tonight. Otherwise, they're in trouble.
Let's see if this woman has anything up her sleeve. Gentlemen, it's time for war.
The War Raiders have gotten back to their roots and are more savage now than ever. Wherever the Raiders go, you will see the carnage of war.
Completely focused on waging war.
The War Raiders now embracing their truest form.
Looking to dominate once again.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the Unified Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Erik and Valhalla, the War Raiders. And their opponents, G.A.G. and Girl G.A.G.
No joking around here. The Unified Tag titles are serious business tonight.
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called Unified Champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Erik tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these Unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey.
Ooh, and a shot to the body and another. Uh-oh, headbutt.
And Erik with the counter.
Oh, rolling elbow.
Woo-wee.
Erik gets countered.
Look at this.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent. Carefully measured knee drop.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Hopefully he can get out of harm's way for a second and let his partner carry the load. And into the corner he goes.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Punch right in the head.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Tag made.
Tag made.
Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic.
Showing the kind of skills you need to hold on to a title. Oh!
Gosh.
Oh, my goodness. Kick to the spine.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot.
Countered right when it was needed. That's gonna hurt. Valhalla got met with some ruthlessness that time.
Attacking the foot.
Oh, that hurts.
They've got their opponent's arm.
Driving a knee into the arm. Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Just wrenching away here.
A single leg camel clutch and a great counter.
Big forearm.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Down with force.
Fist directly to the gut. Chop block.
Brilliant.
Right to the back of the knee.
Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening. Muscling their opponent up to the top turnbuckle.
Wow! Assisted rope fisherman suplex. Able to save herself there.
Hold on. Quick attacks like that could mean trouble for the champion if they want to leave here with the title. She decides to tag out.
Oh, what a clothesline. Ridiculous standing shooting star. Put into the corner. What could be next?
Indy counters. What a display of strength here.
Someone call a dentist.
Pin. Title of the line.
Champ's in trouble. It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point.
Bam. She flipped that attack around.
across the shoulders into the torture rack.
This could be it. We could see a tap out.
Breaking up the submission and saving this match for their team.
Clothesline! Well, that'll leave a mark.
The challenger's in a bad way.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet.
This could be big. And the champs retain.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, G.A.G. and Girl G.A.G.
These two dressed up and beat down their opponents, while perhaps sending a strong message to the Unity Champs and Mutiny.
Yeah, you've got to think this match was more about pushing Mutiny's buttons than it was about defending titles. But it's quite possible that they managed to successfully do both.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing at NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes? Is that a thing? Ugh, nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest I'd be there to watch your backs.
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Here to defend the titles they've held since they made them up. The Unified Champions.
The following is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team and the Unified Tag Team Championships. Introducing the champions, Girl G.A.G. and G.A.G.
Despite logic, sanity, and common sense, the Unified Champions do appear to be taking this match seriously.
When they started with these titles, I assumed they were trolling. But these two do seem genuinely focused on taking care of business here tonight.
One way or another, the Unity titles will change hands tonight. The Unification match is about to be unleashed.
The champions, the team of Jacy, Jayne, and Lexis.
Guys, I cannot overstate the importance of this match here tonight.
Of course not, Michael. Anytime the tag titles are on the line, the match takes on a whole new level of importance.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity Championships, both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified Champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this Unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some, in some way, for some time.
Wow. Oh.
And saw what was coming there.
A string of counters. Mangling the face.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Just a barrage of elbow drops into the chest.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
No way! Jumping, leaping attack.
Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside. Oh!
Lining it up. And a big hook to the face.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
And gets tossed back into the mat. Shining Wizard! That's right, Corey. That was a Shining Wizard. These attacks are clearly adding up on the champion.
And making a tag has to seem like a good idea right about now.
A volley of strikes.
There's the crucifix, nicely done. Boom!
And now he sees control for the moment.
And he's crushing his opponent with these constant attacks.
One step ahead.
And that could be the first step towards Lexis gaining control.
Time now for Lexis to get his energy up and claw back into the fight. Quick strike to the lower body.
Oh, kick connects. What a punch. Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
Slam.
Uh-oh. And he has an answer for King. Ooh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Nice scoop slam. Oh!
Snapmare. Oh, look at the kick.
Oh. Coming in off the tag. Into the cover.
The feet are on the ropes. Come on.
How at this point?
Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
Jacy eats a clothesline.
But Lexis came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on. Spear on Jacy Jayne.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto Jacy Jayne with the cover.
1, 2,
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first? Alba! You are just who I've been looking for.
It's a hilarious new arrival. How wonderful.
It is! I have an incredible idea to stop these mutiny attacks once and for all.
Let's have it then. How will we stop Mutiny's insurrection?
Magic. You and Isla Dawn cursed the tag titles. You take opponents out of your path with supernatural forces. You just need to turn that power against mutiny.
What exactly is it that you expect us to do?
You could turn the mutiny into some big fat toads.
What are you doing?
You could send them on a goose chase down a long, dark road.
Is this a song of some kind?
You could curse them, you could vex them, then together you can hex them.
Stop! Enough!
I just figured there are so many witches in musicals that if I sang...
We are not musical witches.
You won't have to do it alone. I can help you, please. Let me learn from you and Isla. We could be an unholy trinity. We could make up a secret handshake that we spend hours perfecting with spins and clicking heels and all in perfect unison.
No secret handshakes, but fine, we'll give this a try. You can be in our corner for our match against Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Be warned though, once you step on this path, there's no turning back. Do you really want to learn our secrets?
Yes! I'll gather up some mandrake root, practice my chanting. I bet I can find a crystal ball. All the witchy stuff.
That will not be necessary. If you're going to hang with the Unholy Union, you'll need to elevate the group, not take it down.
Yes, of course. You want elevation? You are going to get it.
It's time for the Unholy Union to make their presence known. They send a shiver right down my spine.
Chelsea Green and Piper Niven don't look too scared, Byron.
Well, it looks like they've got a new member of their coven.
That's one half of the Unity Champions. Why would she be associating with the Unholy Union?
I'm not sure, Saxton, and it doesn't look like Isla and Alba are quite sure either.
Wait a second here. Is she floating?
This is witchcraft!
Well, that spell didn't turn out too well.
At least Chelsea and Piper are amused.
See, Saxton? There was no real magic here.
Isla and Alba do not seem very happy with their new acolyte.
Looks like their coven mate is ready to go anyway. She's leading the charge to the ring.
She's leading it on her own. Isla and Alba have abandoned their new sidekick.
And the witch in training has no idea she's alone.
She does now.
The referee's making this a handicap match. Here we go with one half of the Unity Tag Team Champions in an unscheduled handicap match.
After the way she made a mockery of the Unholy Alliance's entrance, she might just have it coming.
Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre looked pretty annoyed. I just hope they didn't put a curse on this whole arena.
Crashing down.
Teamwork making the dream work right here with that display. Goodness.
Going for an early pin. And she kicks out right away.
It's a little early for an earnest attempt.
Chelsea on the receiving end. Boom! Ah, kick! Nasty kick.
Oh! Solid kick across the back.
That'll cost some teeth.
Split-legged leg drop.
Gets the shoulder up.
Early 1 count, just to wear her down a bit.
Ooh!
All measured up. Drop kick to the back. And Chelsea can't be happy. Look at this, Byron.
Bigger forehead, silver draining.
Oh, swept through and escaped. That was pretty. Turned it around with a reversal. Send it to the corner. Oh, she retaliates.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me? Incredible. She made the tag. Clothesline.
And an overbearing amount of offense against Niven here. And here we go. Single leg crab.
Seated back, and the Boston Crab is fully locked in.
Gotta find a way out of the single leg Boston Crab. Oh, wow. Look at this incredible effort to get out. Solid punch.
Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
Boom. Boot.
Nice.
Piper could be moments away from being beaten. Finds room, lands a jawbreaker.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Taken down with a body slam.
And she's set right into that corner. She's getting fired up, ready.
Time to end this.
slam sets things up.
What a move! This could be the end.
Makes the cover. She breaks the ref's count.
She just will not give up, Cole.
Tag is made.
What do these two have in store? Double shoulder block.
She fights Piper back.
Knees me in the face.
Oh, and Niven turns the tables. Picking up speed.
Drop kick. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
This hold is locked in tight. Applying the pressure now.
She's holding on for dear life at this point. Couldn't fight the pain any longer. Has to tap.
Here is your winner, Girl G.
She wasn't even prepared to compete, and this superstar won a handicap match? Do you think the Unholy Alliance put a curse on Piper and Chelsea?
I wish I'd put a curse on you, Saxton.
Hey.
I don't know what was in your wee brain out there, but you owe us an explanation.
You're not the ones who should be mad. You walked out on me, and I ended up in a handicap match. Which I happened to win, by the way.
Let's not lose sight of your little stunt during your entrance. That was an embarrassment.
We did not invite you into our coven to make a mockery of us. Do you even believe in the craft?
Would I be here if I didn't? I wasn't mocking you. I was trying to do what you asked.
Which was?
You told me to elevate the group, so I thought if I literally elevated myself, it would do the trick. It wasn't my fault that production got me a much smaller platform than I expected, with not enough fog.
See, Alba, this is what we get for bringing home strays.
Please don't give up on me. I'm trying my best. Just give me one more chance, and I'll prove I can witch with the best of them.
Aldous has been after us to do a 3-on-3 match.
I am so good in trios matches. Pick me, pick me.
Oh, I just know I'm going to regret this, but fine. One more chance. But no platforms or fog next week. Just do your regular entrance and try to fit in.
Thank you. I will so fit in. You have no idea how in I'll fit. Oh, the unholy trio. This is great. Should we do the secret handshake now?
No.
It's cool. Maybe next time? We still have to workshop it anyway. This is gonna be great.
Oh my, this is certainly a new look for this superstar.
The following contest is a 6-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, Girl G.A.G. Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre.
We know that this half of the Unity Tag Champions has a reputation for her sense of humor, but I'm not sure if her partners are in on the joke.
The last thing on earth she should be doing is antagonizing Isla and Alba. We've seen what their hexes can do.
We're about to see if this trio can become a coven.
One of the most decorated superstars in WWE history. Here comes
And their opponents.
Natalya.
First, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
A true powerhouse in the ring, a third-generation athlete, and wrestling royalty.
Natalya possesses all of the weapons. She's held singles and tag team gold, and she has the most wins in women's division history.
She's a 3-time world record holder and many more to come.
Natalya has earned the right to refer to herself as the measuring stick of the women's division.
You're right, Corey. Natalya is an all-time great here in WWE and seems to get better as time goes on. The crowd is on their feet for the Empress of Tomorrow.
Charismatic, cunning, and commanding. A superstar in every sense of the word.
And representing Damage Control from Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
She is mysterious. She is hypnotic. She is lethal.
She is Asuka, and there is no one else like her.
Think of all the memorable clashes against Bayley, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch, just to name a few.
Was invincible in NXT, every bit as dominant on Raw and SmackDown.
If you look deep into the eyes of Asuka, you can almost see her demise. Already a first ballot Hall of Fame career, but her accolades keep on growing. Oh, get on your feet. It is time once again to feel the glow.
The atmosphere changes when Naomi enters.
And from Orlando, Florida, Naomi.
Naomi is a woman who wastes no time mixing it up.
Naomi, one of the most innovative athletes in the women's locker room.
We are about to witness an insane display of athleticism.
It's time to see if the power of glow is real.
Well, one thing is for certain, Naomi definitely knows how to handle her business.
The unholy alliance has become an unholy trinity.
And I'm not sure Isla and Alba are too happy about it after getting a look at their partner's ridiculous outfit.
Well, they better get on the same page fast because their opponents aren't afraid of things that go bump in the night. Spin kick! Oh! Hoisted up. Wow, a gut buster.
Pinning down their opponent's arm. Vicious knee drop.
Split leg drop. Could be considered an unexpectedly rookie mistake from the veteran Natalya.
She might want to think about leaning on her partner more in this match.
Oh, right into a counter. And an answer from her.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
And able to beat Natalya to the punch.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Short clothesline hits its mark. And she's tagging out.
Turned the exchange around and swept her.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. Look at this, Byron.
Figure four head scissor.
Swept through and escaped. That was pretty.
Cut off with a kick to the gut.
Oh, double leg drop. Running Hurricane Rana.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out. Breathtaking standing shooting star.
Oh, what a kick. Sliding out of danger there.
Incredible agility.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that up.
Blast off. Oh, my God, what a move.
Oof.
Double knee face breaker. Tag made. Oh, stomping away. Oh, there's the old stop pulling a leg snap.
That's gonna hurt.
Tear your hamstring.
Springboard, but nobody home.
Being placed in the corner here.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible. A blow to the back of the neck.
Naomi out of harm's way. Oof.
Fry, quick to counter. Look at this. Boom. Nice. Oh, there's an arm breaker. Right to the spine. Manages to reverse it. Just like that. She turned it around.
Textbook neck breaker.
Set hard into the corner.
Naomi had it turned around.
Ooh, elbow strike. Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. She's facing some real pushback here.
Yeah, as Fyre's patented killer instinct was on display.
On the throat in the corner. A shot like that to the ego could really shake you up mentally. Kick down low. Cinches up the arm and a series of boots.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Alba shifts that to her favor.
Alba fires with the goalie bomb.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. And she makes the tag. Wow, what impact!
And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy. Ooh, tossed with the suplex.
Uses the edge of the knee.
Knew what was coming there.
Bullseye with the drop kick.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Has the arm trapped.
Delivering nasty stomps.
Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
Quick sidestep by Natalya.
Oh, boom.
Set up for the side Russian leg sweep.
And here's Asuka in off the tag.
Big clothesline.
Cobra clutch. Into a slam. Is it enough? Is this the end? There's two. Barely kicks out.
She just won't stay down.
What a punch.
Running drop kick in the corner.
Nowhere to go.
It retaliates with a counter.
Oh, man. Thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling. Tag is made. Tandem offense on the horizon here. What do these two have in mind for their opponent? Oh, look at this. It's a gory flatliner. Wow. Will that stop Asuka?
2 count. Pin. Alba could put it all away here.
Tag made. Expecting to see some double team action here. What are these two cooking up? Muscled up into a gory special. And a flatliner. Amazing. This is the chance she was looking for.
2. Kick out. She still has life.
Getting dangerously close to ending it all there. Uh-oh.
Shoulders down. This one.
Reverse the leverage and into it. And it's over. Big tag team win there.
Here are your winners. Girl G and G. Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre.
Despite the clearly evident tension, this unholy trio has scored a dominant victory.
I don't know, Cole. They might have won the match, but these witches don't look like they're stirring the same cauldron.
was amazing! We showed the world we're not just a coven, we're a team.
Is that what we showed the world?
Because it looks to me like once again, you have made yourself the center of attention with that ridiculous bargain bin Halloween costume.
What is with you, Isla? You told me to fit in. That's what I'm doing.
By dressing as the cliche Wiccans have been trying to get away from for a century. Are you going to take my little dog too?
That's not fair. Go out in that arena and ask everyone you see what a witch looks like. This is what they'll describe.
And that's the problem. You're more concerned with image than action.
You said you believe in magic. It's not about playing dress up and acting like a fool.
Okay, fine. Then I'll stop pretending and try to do magic for real. Enchanting your opponents, cursing titles. If you can do it, I can too.
You're going to cast a spell? A real, actual spell?
Yes! Yes, I am! If you won't use your magic against Mutiny, then I'll do it myself. And when I'm finished, I'll have made sure Mutiny stays far away from SmackDown. Do you guys know where one might go to cast a spell?
We do have a place.
This seems like a bad idea, but if it gets you out of our hair, I'm all for it.
Okay, you can do this. In shadows deep, while cauldron brews, I cast a wicked spell for use. From Mutiny spite, we shall be free, protected by my sorcery. By spell and rhyme, protection spun. For Mutiny, the joke's begun. SmackDown safe, there led astray, delayed by paths that twist and sway. See? Magic! I knew it couldn't be that hard.
This is nothing. One time in Wisconsin, nearly everyone missed the show due to a snowstorm. They put R-Truth in charge for the night, and he wouldn't stop talking about seeing eye people for blind dogs.
Ah, classic R-Truth. Hilarious.
You think animals with disabilities is something to joke about?
No, not at all. So, catering was pretty good today, huh?
Yeah, not bad. They didn't overcook the roast beef like usual.
Yeah, totally.
It's so quiet around here, it's kind of eerie.
I know, right? I'm gonna go check if there are any updates on the flight situation.
Didn't you just check?
Yeah, but who knows what could have changed in the last 1 minute and 37 seconds since we've been talking. Not that I'm keeping track of how long this not at all awkward conversation has been going on.
Remind me when you get back to tell you about this hilarious thing my cat did. I even have a video.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'll be right back. Promise.
Okay, well, I'll get the cat video all queued up. Actually, it's 5 separate videos, but if you skip any or watch them out of order, it won't make any sense.
Oh, I think I just felt my phone vibrate. Could be an update. We'll pick this up later, okay?
I'll be here. Because of travel delays, we have one half of the Unity Champions as the sole member of the SmackDown roster standing against who knows how many members of Mutiny.
I respect the gumption of standing up against the odds, but there's a thin line between courage and self-destruction.
If there's one thing we know about this woman, it's that she doesn't quit.
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Ooh.
She's tossed right out of the ring.
No!
Incredible athleticism.
Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
Hoisted up. Gutbuster. Boom!
Kick to the gut. Oh, sit out jawbreaker.
Eating through a straw for a week.
Gosh. Fallon Henley has lost any sense of command in this one.
This can't be how Fallon envisioned tonight going.
Split leg drop. Split leg drop.
If she's not careful, that's it. She'll be counted out.
In a well-timed counter.
Fallon Henley letting her opponent know who's in charge.
Lining up their opponent.
Boom! Basement drop kick.
She's going all out offensively now.
She is meticulous and lethal with her offense.
Look at this, Fyre.
Figure 4 head scissor draining all the...
Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty. Single leg drop kick.
Boom! Connects on the kick.
Henley was scouted there. Smooth, forcing her to break the hold here. So will it be? Whip break, so the pin's called off.
Incoming.
She is feeding off this crowd right now.
I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up.
From the heavens.
Oh, what a landing! That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
That can make an opening.
What's Henley working on here?
God! She just ripped a page from her opponent's playbook.
And she kicks out right away.
That couldn't put her away. In fact, I think it made her angrier.
Confidence must be waning as she hits the opposition hard, but still can't get the fall.
The defensive elbow to the gut ends that. DDT!
Split leg drop. Cover! 2. And that ends the gauntlet for Fallon Henley. She's out of the match.
Yeah, but there are 3 more waiting to get into this match.
Next in the gauntlet is Mi Chin. This should be interesting.
Action underway, and if you're just tuning in, this is TV that changed Friday nights. This is SmackDown.
Locks up.
Showcasing strength in this situation, pushing the opposition to the ropes.
Going up high with the punch. Taking control with a rear waistlock.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist. Oh. She's going for the cover. Oh, flips the leverage, shoulders down. Quick pin attempt here. She's able to kick out before the refs count. Too soon. Bang! What a forearm.
Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash. Wow, picture-perfect moonsault.
Michin has lost any momentum here.
Michin trying to withstand this urge.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going.
Picking up speed.
Drop kick right on the money.
Taking things to the top rope.
From the heavens, big time splash.
Off into the pin. There's 2. She was close to the end there.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
Standing shooting star press. Incredible. 2. Shoulder up, shoulder up. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Look out.
Shooting star press. And that can keep Michin down.
And it's all over. Michin's been eliminated.
And now with just 2 more entrants to go in this gauntlet, anything can happen. All right, here comes Lee to make some noise in this gauntlet match.
There's never been much time to strategize for opponents to really feel each other out in a match like this. It makes sense to take whatever time you can, though. Boom! And the momentum's clearly against West now.
Can West recover from this adversity?
Getting out nicely to transition into a waistlock. Nice escape, and now takes control.
Knee to the face. Oh.
What an interception.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Look at this.
Oh, shoulder.
And here's an early cover. Oh, kick out.
It's going to take more than that.
Punch connects.
off with an elbow. And the boom! Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming.
Are we about to see it?
Oh my God!
God! Wesley is in serious danger.
The cover!
No! My, that was close! Within inches of victory, only to have it snatched away.
This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
And you see a perplexed look now for how such impactful offense couldn't gain a pinfall.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible.
2, and a kick out at 2.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Climbing up, she got something big planned here.
Uh-oh. Way too...
Diving moonsault! Is it enough? The cover! There's 2. It's all over for Wesley. No match for the Gauntlet.
Here's our final entrant. Gauntlet match finale time.
Is that? Yep, it is. Last Legend entering the Gauntlet. There's a wheelbarrow into the DDT.
Split leg.
Split-legged leg drop.
Non-stop attack being delivered to Lash.
Legend getting carved and dissected. Seems a little too early in this match to go for the pin.
What a counter! Fyre hurled into the corner and crashes to the mat. Legend had that well scouted.
Legend finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
If Legend was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it. Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker. From the heavens, the big body splash from the top.
Momentum's escaping her now.
She needs to reconsider her approach quickly.
Hoisted up. Gutbuster.
Standing shooting star press.
There's 2. No, she kicks out.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Seated drop kick connects. Lash slowly rising to what may be her demise.
Another big move. Oh my God. Hazardous situation for Lash.
Shoulders are down. Another victory, but how much longer can the only member of the SmackDown roster in attendance go?
It looks like Lash Legend is calling for more reinforcements.
Who turned out the lights?
It's Isla Dawn and Alba Fyre.
Where the hell did they come from?
That's what Lash would like to know.
They couldn't have arrived at a better moment.
Lash Legend wants no part of the Unholy Alliance.
What are they doing now, guys?
That is some kind of witchy voodoo. It's creeping me out.
Nonetheless, I'm getting word that SmackDown's roster has arrived at the arena and Mutiny is getting the hell out of here.
I don't know if Isla and Alba showing up to protect their friend out of the blue is magic or coincidence, but they've ended Mutiny's attack.
Do you really think I did magic?
I think magic works in unpredictable ways. You tried to cast a spell to keep the SmackDown locker room safe from mutiny.
And the SmackDown locker room got delayed long enough that Mutiny couldn't attack.
At least, they couldn't attack anyone but you.
Oh, whether it worked or not, You were messing around with forces that you don't understand.
I know. I looked silly, I didn't scare off Mutiny, and nothing really changed.
I'm not going to say we disagree, but...
You might have a touch of magic in you.
Thanks. Just, can you tell me one thing? When you appeared in the ring, was that just special effects, or was it magic?
I'd rather do that handshake again than tell you.
Okay, I'll take that. Let's do it.
Sorry, we can't right now. Michael Cole told us he's got 5 hilarious cat videos to show us.
All right, lay it on us. Did you and the witches really cast a magic spell?
Damn! I owe my partner here $5.
That she does.
I didn't think you were the type who believed in supernatural stuff, punk.
Come on. I've been on ghost hunts for WWE, not to mention this house I remodeled once that had the eeriest feeling on the 3rd floor.
She's still dodging the question, though. All that time with Isla and Alba, the weird flight delay, was it real?
A witch never reveals her secrets, boys.
Well, one thing was real. That beatdown you put on Mutiny.
Yeah, you really held down the fort and put them in their place. Good job.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye, piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But 2 of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
And here they are, the Unity Champions, joined by their mentor, CM Punk.
I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these 2.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And their opponents, G.A.G. and Girl G.A.G.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all-WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Down for the pin. Lifts the shoulder up.
Just using the cover to drain out some energy.
Got
it.
Boom. What an uppercut. Jarring. The challenger enduring the punishment. Split leg drop.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
What impact!
Wrestling down. It's cinched in. This could be over.
This is the most compromising position she can be in.
She has to find a way to shift her body out of this. She needs to...
Will it get counter? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here.
Tagged into the action.
They are looking to punish their opponent further, and here we are. Clover leaf stretch.
Damage to the spine is going to totally disrupt the challenger's game.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in.
Trying to fight it. Anything to not give up.
It's a battle of wills now. Who will break?
Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Insecurity finds its mark.
Rollins with a schoolboy takedown.
Super kick!
He tags in his partner. Oh, it's punishing the right arm. The wear and tear on the champion's shoulder is going to be something to watch as this title match goes on. Oof. Punch. Nasty. Lots of damage done to the challenger now.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
Turns it around. Ooh, read that one.
Carefully measured elbow drop followed by another, unleashing a barrage on their opponent. What on earth is coming next? Oof, retaliated with a knee to the face.
Lynch letting
the champion into the pin. Almost ended it there.
He just won't give up.
Nasty right hand. Enziguri to the floor. The champion on the receiving end of some serious offense.
And Rollins is wearing a self-satisfied smirk after landing that.
Watch out. Rollins just a step too slow. And now thrown back into the ring. Ooh, hard into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Oh! Oh! Ooh, there's the kick. Second round.
Followed by
the old Panama Sunrise.
The champ delivering when it counts. Got it! And they stay atop the tag division.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, G.A.G. and Girl G.A.G.
They've done it. A well-deserved victory against tough competition.
And it's more than a win. This match is a reminder of what everyone is fighting for, not just champion.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah. This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost a reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Oh, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to SmackDown, I only have live event matches lined up.